Kot Lakhpat Jail had a way of stripping men down to their bare selves, leaving only the raw essence of who they truly were. The call to prayer echoed through the barracks, carried by a voice too young, too pure for a place like this. The voice belonged to Qari Ali Hassan, the boy who led our prayers. He was a Hafiz-e-Quran, his recitation flawless, his azan filling the prison walls with an air of piety. At first glance, he was just a child, 18 on paper, but his face, his voice, his mind, no older than 15. I had prayed behind him for weeks before I learned why he was here. Section 376, rape. I remember that moment vividly. My hands, mid-wudu, hesitated under the tap. A sickness welled in my chest. How could I? How could I stand behind someone guilty of something I had always considered the worst kind of crime, a crime worthy of no forgiveness? But then, someone said something to me that I still hold close. A man's sins are between him and Allah. Who are we to judge? What if he has already forgiven him? The word struck me deep. Who was I to intercede? Who was I to object? Perhaps Allah had already forgiven Ali Hassan. And so the next prayer I stood behind Ali Hassan. Not because I forgave him, not because I understood, but because I was no one to stand between him and Allah. Ali Hassan was easy to talk to, easy to read. He was a child. Whatever lies he tried to weave to cover his story were transparent, breaking apart under the weight of his own innocence. His truth came out in pieces, disjointed yet clear. He came from a modest tribal Kashmiri family from Srinagar, the Indian-occupied side. His family had crossed into Pakistan illegally, fleeing massacres of innocent Muslims at the hand of the Indian forces. He was the seventh among 12 siblings, 9 brothers and 3 sisters. In their tribal tradition, the elder 6 brothers had married the 6 daughters of their paternal uncle. Naturally, Ali Hassan assumed that the 7th daughter was meant for him, but the girl, his cousin, refused. Her parents refused. They had chosen another man for her. Ali Hassan could not accept it. And then came Eid. The family was gathered, celebrating. His cousin excused herself to find a washroom, and Ali Hassan led her away to a separate room outside the house. What happened next depends on who you ask. According to Ali Hassan, it was nothing more than a childish act. He snatched her dupatta, teasing her. She screamed, demanding he return it. The family came running, finding the girl distressed and Ali Hassan holding her scarf, but the girl told a different story. She confided in her mother and sisters, revealing a horrifying truth. The case was taken to court, and Ali Hassan was convicted under Section 376, rape. By the time I met him, a year had passed. Another Eid approached. Then came the day he returned from his court hearing, grinning ear to ear. His case had taken a turn no one expected. "She is mine," he announced. "We got married in court today. My bail is coming soon." And just like that, the weight of his crime, of the charge, the trial, the year in prison disappeared in an instant. He wasn't just being released, he was being rewarded with the very girl he had wronged. The day of his release, I pulled him aside. "Ali Hassan," I said, "you are not a bad person, you have a good heart. Repent and make sure you keep your wife happy." He looked at me, eyes full of the simple conviction of a child. "I just wanted to marry her by Jah, and that was it. No regret, no malice, no understanding of the weight of what had happened." It sounds insane, doesn't it? To tell a convicted rapist that he has a good heart. But here's the thing. Context is everything. Ali Hassan wasn't born with malice in his soul. He was raised in a society where customs dictated that if a man violated a woman, the honorable solution was to marry her off to him. To him, this wasn't a crime, it was a means to an end. He had seen it happen before. He had learned from his surroundings that this was how things worked. He was too naive to understand just how twisted it all was. So how do you judge an idiot child who has only ever known this way of life? Before prison, I saw rapists as nothing but filth, monsters who should be castrated, tortured, and eventually put to death. But jail forces you to confront uncomfortable realities. I met men guilty to the core, without remorse, without regret. I saw them for what they were and hated them. But I also spoke to them, advised them, helped them strategize the best way out of their legal messes. With cases like Ali Hassan, I don't know why, but I felt something different. Not sympathy, not forgiveness, just a softening. I hated Section 376. It made my blood boil, and yet here I was, feeling a contradiction I couldn't explain. Maybe it's because I saw him not as a monster, but as a product of something much older, much worse than just one crime. Maybe it's because, for all his ignorance, he truly believed he had done nothing wrong. Or maybe I'm just making excuses for the inexcusable. I don't know. And after all these years, I still haven't found an answer, and maybe I never will. Thank you for watching aikdastaan, where every tale is a testament to the human spirit and every voice resonates with the truth as they perceive it.